a podcast where you don't need an invite to join the conversation. Welcome to Add Me to the Group Chat.
Life back to reality. Okay, what are we talking about?
Anything we want.
First of all,
anything we want. There's no rules. No rules to this group chat. Okay, you had issues with yours. Now I have issues.
Oh,
jeez.
There you go.
You're playing tricks on me.
Okay.
Olivia was singing before this, and then she was singing Back to Life. We might have like random song
break.
Olivia's in town from Tallahassee.
Are we started?
It's recording.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the group chat, you guys. Olivia Heyward is in the house.
I'm back in the building.
She flew in yesterday. She is fresh and rested, honey.
Yes. I had a great night's sleep. I was exhausted because I didn't sleep before I came. And so had a very early flight. So I'm feeling good.
Which is funny because when you were in here in the lounge, I was like, yeah, you need to go take a nap. And you're like, I don't like naps.
I know. I don't like naps because, number one, typically they make me way more sleepier than before I took the nap.
Yeah.
And number three, it's like I just got here. I'm excited. I want to talk to you guys.
You said number one. Did you say? And then you said three.
Oh,
I said
number two. I have no clue. Now you got me confused. Anyhow, number one, I'm more tired. Number two, what was the number two? Number two is I just got here. I'm excited. I want to talk to you guys. I don't want to miss anything.
I know.
Taking a nap. That's so lame.
It really, you're like, I'll just go to bed early. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But you were out.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that was good. I'm glad you slept good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very tired last night after we ate dinner. Like, I dread cleaning up, but we had to clean up all the dishes. And then I took a shower and watched a vlog. And then, bed, out.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was a good sleep.
Yeah, so
what's new in your life, Heyward?
I know.
Wait, you know what? Some people, because this is a whole new platform.
Yeah, it's a whole...
Can we give backstory? Just 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes. Okay. So those of you guys who want to know like how I met Amber. So I used to manage a bridal salon, a bridal shop. And we sold wedding dresses and did bridesmaids, all the 9 yards, right? And so we used to, the owner used to reach out to people that did makeup and things like that so that they can kind of greet the brides, but then they can also get clients and contacts as well, because a lot of times, you know, if you're getting married, you need somebody to do makeup, you need somebody to do things like that. So Amber came into the shop. He reached out to somebody, her mom. Her mom connected her.
She always wants every credit. She's like, now y'all are friends because of me.
Exactly.
I'm like, geez, so Aggie.
So reached out, got in touch with Amber. Long story short, Amber came into the shop. She was so bubbly. She was so cute. And we just started talking. Like, I wanted to know more about what she did. And we always talked about like business and things of that nature. And so we really kind of clicked. And
what really was your first impression of me? Because I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, I wonder what Olivia's real first impression. Because my first impression of you is that you just weren't interested in anything we had going on because you were so busy. Yeah, you were just.
I get hyper focused, so I do remember the first day you came in. I was not paying attention to you at all.
Yeah, you're doing clients and dresses
I wasn't. I remember the day you came in. The owner had just brought in a lot of dresses before you came. Yes. He just had unloaded his car with like a ton of dresses. So I was in the process of processing them and getting them like out of the bags, tagging them and doing all these things. And so I remember when he was sitting down to talk to you, you know, obviously y'all were talking or whatever.
I came in and spoke. It wasn't open.
Yeah, it wasn't open.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So I really didn't pay attention to you at all that first day. So I didn't really have any first impressions because I saw you there. I knew what you were doing. I knew what he was doing, but I was in the process of like processing those dresses. Yes. And so the very first time you came into, not work, but first time you came into the shop, I think my first impressions was like, you were like, but I felt like you were on top of it. I felt like you had a team with you.
Yeah.
And you I feel like that's what attracted to you. Just managed them well. Like, you were so nice to them. And you're like, okay, you're going to do this. This person is going to do this. So you just came in with like, here's my team. This is what we're going to do. This is who's going to show up. And I'm like, okay, like, you had it all planned out, what you guys were going to do.
Yeah.
So
I was like, we better make this worth it. Cause I mean, I don't know. We were there 4 hours. I don't know. We were there a while in the morning.
Yeah.
Until right after lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was typically our busiest time, was Saturday mornings. Most people came in. Most people had appointments. And they just kind of really greeted people at the door and got people started. And then...
Today's sponsor for this episode is Like Butter. That is my personal brand. I have been growing my personal brand for many years, but recently came out with my own body care line, which is Like Butter. LYKBUTTAH. And it is so magical. We have body scrubs, body soaps, body sprays, which is a fragrance mist, and a body butter. And it feels so magical on your skin. It really allows you to have a reset for your morning, afternoon, or your night. Whenever you take your bath or shower time, take your Like Butter products and enjoy. Go to Like Butter right now and go ahead and shop our product collection. You can get the Reset collection. It is full of amazing essentials in a cute bag. So all you have to do is take that bag to the bathroom with you and you are set, and it's easy to travel with. Go ahead and enjoy Like Butter, and I love you so much. Thank you, and leave us a review when you do try our products. You're the best. Let's get back to today's episode.
We kind of took them from there. And so it was a great little feeder operation going on, which, you know, it worked well. I feel like y'all got some good clients.
Yeah, we did.
Out of that.
Stuff came from it for sure.
So with that, that's how we kind of first met. And then, you know, you, I think eventually invited me to your place.
Yes.
To try out, you know, some products that she had and kind of get to know what she did. And then we're fast friends.
Yeah. And then it's history.
Yeah. And
it really was so natural, though. Nothing was forced. It was just so easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's so easy. And honestly, I was also thinking the other day, because this is sick how our brains work. You will be thinking about something or want to tell me something, and I'm about to tell you the same thing.
I know.
It is the creepiest thing. I'm like, how do we do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'll be thinking about something. I'm like, oh, I got to tell Amber this. And then I'll start, and you'll be like, wait.
That's literally what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's so cool.
And I think that was the catalyst for our friendship, and just the longevity of our friendship, is that we always just clicked together.
Yeah.
And I feel like we never had, like, you know, I feel like it was never an issue. We just always just really got along well.
Yeah. It just worked.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing. So that was 2017. I think it was 17. That's when that was.
I have no clue. I guess it was 2000. I have no clue. Time is...
Well, you know, I say that. It could have been 16, but we moved in this house. That's the only reason I keep up with it.
When did you move into this house?
2017.
But I felt like I knew...
before that, so it was 16.
Like, I think it was 16. Maybe towards... I think it was 16
because I still lived in the other... Yeah, I was on that side of town.
Yeah, and when I met you, you definitely lived over here.
Over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was 16.
Yeah.
Yes, because when we moved in here, you helped me move in.
I know.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it was 16.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I know. It's almost 10 years.
Is it almost 10 years?
It's 2026. It is 10 years.
Oh, wait, 2016? So it's 9 years.
Yeah.
Dang. So next year will be 10.
Yeah.
Because the only reason I know that, it ain't because I know math. It's because...
And we can count because Cruz was a baby. He was a baby. He was a
baby.
Yeah, he was still being held.
Yes, yeah.
So how old is Cruz?
10.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 15. He was born in 15, so it was 16.
It was 16.
But he just turned 10 like a month ago.
Yeah, so it's 10 years.
It's going on 10 years.
It's not going on 10 years. It is 10 years.
How was 2016 to 2026? Everybody's doing those videos online like it's been 10 years.
Yeah, because 6 and 6. That's 10.
Yeah. Oh, we are saying 16.
Oh my
oh
God.
my
You
God.
are slow. She's so slow, guys. Forgive her. Forgive her. You know, she has a lot of strengths. Math ain't one of them.
It ain't.
It's not my strength either. So,
Well,
but I know this.
They'll be like, how much does that chair cost? I was like, I don't know, about $50. They're like, not.
Yeah, it'd be like $1,500. That's how her conversions work.
Oh my gosh. I was not clicking my brain was still processing 17, but we were saying 16. It is 10 years.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's 10 years.
So when you kept saying that, I was like, no, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Next
10 years.
Okay, 10. Wow.
That's crazy.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like that time went by like quick.
It was quick, but when we think back of stuff we've done, I feel like it's slow.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, we did a lot of stuff in 10 years.
Yeah, we did.
How long have you been in Tallahassee now? Is it 3?
2 years. Almost 3 years. I think it's about to be 3 years.
It was the spring
of 22.
Did you do spring or summer? I don't remember.
It was the summer. I moved in the summer. So was it the summer of 22?
Because then right after that, I moved out of the studio. It wasn't long. Or maybe I was there another year after you moved.
I don't know if it was a full year.
Yeah. Okay, but almost 3 years.
I think almost 3 years, yeah.
Yeah, and nothing's changed. That's the cool thing I love about our friendship is that it doesn't matter. You know, I mean, it really does matter. I really don't like that you live in Florida.
This is the thing, how it matters. And
because you don't know nothing about this cup. That's why it matters.
Oh, no, not that. But I felt like we built a strong enough friendship over the 6 or 7 years before I moved that it could sustain. And so I feel like that's the same thing with my friends in Tallahassee.
Yes.
Like, I moved away from them to move to Charlotte. And after knowing them for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Or probably like 10 years as well. Yeah. We know. Yeah. It was around the same thing. So around 10-year mark, I moved away from them after knowing them for about 10 years. And so when I moved back, it was just like, once again, we never stopped being friends, even though I lived in Charlotte. They visited me in Charlotte. Mm-hmm. I visited them in Florida. And so because we built such a solid friendship before I moved, we were able to sustain that relationship and friendship until our return, throughout the time, not until our return. But when I returned, it was just, easy to pick up or whatever.
Yeah, you just pick up.
And I think the same thing is going to be for us. Like, we've been able to build such a solid relationship prior to me moving that even though I did move and I do hate it, but nothing.
Yeah, it's so changed. Sad. If Courage here, she'd be talking so much crap.
I know.
She would always say, good thing she's not. Yeah, she would always say the band's breaking up, which is so annoying because it kind of broke.
We were like a band.
We were. She's like. Years before, and she was like, y'all, the band's breaking up. The band's breaking up. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about and why you even say that. Like, it's awful. But yeah, you moved, and then I don't know what Courage is still here. Yeah. I don't know. She's she's dramatic.
Situations change. Yeah. Work changes. How you manage your schedules and things like that.
Yeah.
Eventually change. And I mean, even if those changes happen even when I lived here, so things change and we just move and grow with it.
I know. Yeah, it's cool. I can't wait to see what y'all end up doing, like in Tallahassee, where y'all go. If y'all come back to Charlotte, we'll see. She's like, we ain't coming back.
No, I would come back in a heartbeat. It's my husband.
I know, it sucks that he has a say.
I wonder what he's gonna feel like. I'll give him some time because it's not, Tallahassee is a stark difference from Charlotte. Okay.
Yeah.
It has its pros and cons. Both places have. I love both places, honestly, just for the community that I've built in each place. But it's very different.
It's funny different. What you say, too, about Tallahassee to Charlotte, because here we'll drive 30 minutes to go do something. Mm-hmm. But in Tallahassee, you should be able to get somewhere in 5 or else you're not showing up.
Yeah, 5, 10,
because everything's really
minutes.
Close.
Yeah, everything is pretty close. And then when you do find places, it's like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You're like,
yeah, I ain't doing it.
You be second guessing it. Like, do I really want to go over there? Like, how bad do I want to do whatever this thing is? Mm-hmm. And then Charlotte, you're like, it's 30 minutes. Like, that's normal.
Yeah.
But the things that are to do there, great thing that I'm a homebody. My husband is kind of like a mix between a homebody and he wants to get out and do things, but it's not too much to do in Tallahassee or places to go. But
y'all get creative because y'all do fun stuff within your group.
Yeah, and that's the difference. I was going to say that's the difference between Tallahassee and Charlotte. One of the things is we do a lot of couple things, because before, when I lived in Charlotte, we worked together mainly. So we spent our work days together. We never really spent evenings and weekends together. Sometimes we did if we're working on a project, if somebody needed, like I would come over here and help you do projects. You would come to my house and help me do projects and stuff like that. If we had something going on like that, but on a normal basis, you know, we didn't really hang out. And so in Tallahassee, it's kind of flipped. I don't really hang out with my friends in the daytime, you know, during work hours, but we do things afternoons, on the weekends. We have our supper club. And so, yeah.
Which is very fancy.
Yeah, very fancy. Sometimes it's fancy. Sometimes it's casual. Sometimes it's, you know, a fun time. So, yeah. I would tell anybody who's looking to build solid relationships with other couples, it's a great thing to do. So if you're looking for like, other couples and just to build stronger friendship groups, doing the supper club is peak.
We went to, it wasn't last April. It was the April before for your birthday.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't last year. It was the year before, right?
Yes, it was the year before.
Okay.
Because I came here for my birthday last year.
Did you?
Yeah. I was here with Kia, remember? We
yes.
did the first podcast.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, that went by fast. I was wondering, I was like, when were y'all here?
Yeah, it was for
you
my birthday.
are right, because we had your balloons here last year. I did not connect all that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so crazy. Okay, yeah. So Courage and I flew down to Tallahassee, and we went to one of the supper clubs, which was cool. So Olivia and Greg hosted, and it was a mystery. Would you call it a mystery? Murder mystery, which was very fun.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. So they do like a whole spread of yummy food. I was supposed to put these cords, wrap them, but they do a whole spread of really good food. Like there's a theme.
Yes.
And then she had her living area set up, and the tables were really nice. And then she had scripts for everybody. So everybody came in character. Kia's character was out of this world. She played right into that part. And then Courage played into her part really well too.
Yeah.
But she narrated.
Yeah.
Wasn't she kind of like narrating it?
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
And it was really, really fun. So that was when ChatGPT, that's been 2 years that Chat's been around.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I guess because you kind of cleaned it up.
Yeah, I fed it to Chat like how I want it to work,
and it was seamless.
Yeah, but it came. I basically created each character, told it, you know, how I wanted to create it. So it created the characters for me, but I was able to like kind of tell them what I want. We did one for our office party.
That's right.
The Christmas prior, and it was one that we bought from the store. So I used that to kind of guide me on how to create one for that through ChatGPT. But I needed it to be specific. I didn't want to buy one from the store because you can get them Amazon, you know, during the Christmas times, a lot of times in like TJ Maxx and Home Goods.
They have a script?
They have, the whole kit.
Oh,
yeah,
whoa. Okay.
Yeah,
like a game, I guess.
It's a box kit, and it's murder mystery, and it has different, the ones that they sell at the store, they come with like recipes that you can do, because it's like a murder mystery dinner party, basically.
Yes.
So they come with like, ideas for food, and then it comes with like a booklet for the script for each person and all that kind of stuff. So we bought that kit. I loved it. It was so fun. We did that.
That's what y'all used for the office, and then you were like, "I'm going to make one for the house." Oh,
because I looked at other kits, and I couldn't. You know, I had a certain amount of people that was coming. I wanted their mainly were couples, so I wanted it to kind of like flow with what I had to do. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to use ChatGPT to help me create one for this party.
Yeah, it did a good job.
And it was flawless.
And they had music with it.
Me and my husband, we recorded clips to go with it. Oh my gosh,
that's right.
That?
Y'all did record clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you talked about some. So I guess you kind of narrated it.
I had some parts of narration.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Courage did the main narration, but I did have some parts.
Yeah.
Where I kind of like, basically I did the scene breaks. So how it was like different scenes, and so I just talked in scenes, and then my husband talked. He did some too, so yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah, no, that was fun. Like,
so that's what they do for supper club. Like, it's not like, oh, let's just get together and have dinner.
Yeah.
There is some type of experience.
Yeah.
That's
so best. Our whole thing is to have like some type of games or activity. It doesn't, and then we have dinner. So we've had one, the other one that I did was really fun too. I did like more like picnic type of dinner, but we did it at the pottery place where we all painted pottery.
What'd you end up painting that time? I don't think I remember.
A ring thing, and I use it religiously.
Oh, it holds your rings.
It holds my ring or whatever. So yeah, so I did that one before. I did like another one where it was like different, you go behind the different doors and there were different games and stuff like that. And I did like Italian food, and sometimes we do catering, sometimes we cook, just depending on what type of party it is. But yeah, in the other group we have fun games. We had a really fun one. One of the group members, they had it in Panama City, and they did like Battle of the Sexes or whatever. Yeah. So it was really fun, and yeah, we've had some really good supper clubs. So. Yeah. And
y'all rotate. So that's also, if you do this, if y'all are getting an idea, don't feel like you have to do it every month.
Yeah.
They rotate, like certain couples do it, and y'all know ahead of time what month you're going to do. So
we have a shared calendar, not a calendar, but a shared note. And so we we put all the months in there for the year, and then every couple sign up for at least, the way it works out right now, every couple sign up for like 1 to 2 months. Because we've added some people to our group as well. Yeah. But yeah.
Now that's a hard stretch. Yeah. It's hard to get into y'all's group now.
I don't know. It's definitely hard to get in.
Because not everybody approves.
Yeah, not everybody approves. And also, like, we wanted, one of the main things, why we started it, one of the founders, it was her whole little brainchild and her whole idea. She wanted, we would be going out. So the whole reason why we did it is because, especially when I first came to Tallahassee, it was like, oh, okay, now it's another couples. They did couple stuff all the time, whatever, before I got there. But, now me and Greg was there. It was just like the old times. Like, we started going out. We started to know, oh, let's go to this restaurant. Let's go to this place, whatever. And so it was like, okay, instead of like going to these restaurants, spending all this money every month to do certain things, like, let's do the supper club. And like, the one friend, she's very financially savvy, so she was telling her husband, like, this is gonna be a great return on our investment. Because it's like, you're gonna spend $300 to $400 to put on your thing, but for every month you got a fun event to go to, so you're not so it's like once or twice out of the year you'll spend $300, whatever, however much you decide to, because you got to feed everybody.
Yeah, you got to have the food,
got to have
whatever
the activity,
you're
whatever
doing.
You're gonna do. But every month, you got something fun to look forward to. You got something to do, and it's money that we don't have to spend the other months that we're not planning it or throwing it. So it works out really good.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's really good. We have a good time.
Yeah. And then Courage and I would be like, oh, we should do that. And then our husbands are like, I ain't doing nothing like that. Yeah.
I think you have to solidly have at least 3 to 4 couples to start it. Because I feel like if it's just 2 people, it'll get kind of redundant. I feel like you have to have a good group to kind of switch it up so you don't feel like you're always worrying about it.
Yeah.
Because I know like my last one was in November and my next one isn't until July. So that gives me a good enough time to like come up with new ideas, not to feel like, you got to think about something every month or every other month. So I definitely do think you need.
Because then you'll get burnt out.
Yeah, you get burnt out.
Yeah, you can't do it that much.
And sometimes like, even though we do it about every month, I feel like in January, we didn't have one just because we all had been doing them. And I think January kind of slipped by us. I think our first one was in February, which is fine. Like we try to do them when we do them. We mostly do them every month, but some months.
Yeah,
and then we also do May. May we already go to like something in May, whether it be to the Jazz Fest or something like that. So we usually schedule one that's going to be out of town. And so September 1 is we're going to be going out of town for someone's birthday. So she's going to incorporate her supper club into that too. Yeah. So sometimes we do that too. So it's different ways you can do it. You
can get creative with your group.
Yeah.
That's super fun. Yeah. So basically Tallahassee, I guess, is a good time, but
yeah, no, it's a good time. Yeah. I do miss Charlotte just for places to go, things to do. Not that I do so much, but sometimes when I'm in Tallahassee, I'm like, dang, I really could go for this right now. Mm-hmm. But we don't have one.
And it ain't there.
Oh, another place that's really, I feel like the first 2 years, it was just like, okay. But a place that I really miss right now, and I did not go. When I first moved to Charlotte, I went a lot. Then once I was here a while, I didn't go as much or just go as needed. Because I remember when I first moved to Charlotte, I used to go like, hey, I want to do something today. I'm going to go here. Do you know what I'm talking about?
IKEA. Yeah, I was like, there's probably several, but 100% IKEA.
Yes.
It's so hard too because they're so far from cities. Like, people drive hours.
Yes, and I never, like, living in Charlotte, obviously I moved from Florida, but once I got to IKEA, it was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much of a convenience it was to have it in your city. And so now some days I'm like, dang. I see people like
the one closest to you is Orlando?
Jacksonville.
Oh, Jacksonville. And then there's Atlanta?
And they have one in Tampa as well.
Oh, they do? Okay.
And I think and they definitely have one in Atlanta as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so some days or some weekends or whatever, or I'll see someone online or whatever, and they're like, oh, this is what I got from IKEA. I'll be like, dang,
can't do it. Sucks.
Can't do it. So I do miss going to good IKEA, walking around, seeing the new stuff they got, seeing how they organize, like how they set up rooms. I do miss that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I haven't been in a minute. I haven't had like a project to do, but they definitely have some super cool stuff in there. Yeah. They get you every time. Yeah, because they got plants. Mm-hmm. How are your plants doing?
I don't have any plants right now.
They all died?
Yeah, I don't.
You really were on a stretch. You were on a stretch for a minute.
I was on a good plant. I was trying to be a good plant parent, but
failed.
I have one orchid at my office.
But that big green plant, you had a good nice.
No, I didn't take that plant.
You kept it at? No, it didn't stay here.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
Yeah, I never took it because it.
Maybe that was a fake plant at the other house.
Oh, my fiddle.
Before y'all moved from the house in Tallahassee, the one off of
Yeah, no, I
thought there was a real one there.
No, I didn't have any real plants there.
So maybe it was fake.
Yeah, it was fake. I got a bunch of fake plants.
Yeah.
So they're thriving.
Yeah, they will thrive forever. Yeah, my plants are sad. I got two good ones. I don't even know what they are, but I feel like I could never water them and they'll still thrive. That's what I always need. My other ones are burnt. I don't know what I did to them.
I need to get some like good. I want to get like a good pothos because they say they're really good, or a good snake plant.
Oh yeah, you have said snake. What's a pothos? What does that look like?
It's the ones that kind of like crawl down, like they go down.
You hang them high and they come.
Kind of go down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they say they're really easy plants to take care of. So I want to start there.
Yeah. Snake plants are cool looking.
Yeah,
but IKEA has a ton of plants.
Yeah, no, they used to. I don't know what the prices is now, but they used to be affordable.
They probably are not now.
Nothing's affordable.
No, they're like $60 for a stupid plant. I'm like, forget it. I'll just go not get a fake one. And honestly, fake ones are still very expensive.
Yeah,
so that really sucks too. But they'll last forever.
Yeah.
Mm. All right. Well, that's your Tallahassee. That's a little throwback.
Yeah,
that's a lot more than a throwback. But that was good. That was a little catch up.
Yeah.
So what are we doing now?
So
why are you in town?
Oh,
basically,
my gosh.
The best party ever.
The best.
I really hope it is the best party.
I hope it is too. I mean, it's not that I hope it is. I know it will be a great party. But yeah, I hope it's everything that, we want it to be.
Talked about. Yeah.
So it's Amber's birthday. I can't believe. Did you tell the podcast how old you were turning?
Last week I did. No, it wasn't. It was a week before, but I was like, I turned 40. Yeah, I did a whole 40 episode, and
you did.
It feels really weird to say that I'm 40, but I don't feel any type of way about it. I just feel like, how have I been on the planet for 40 years? That just feels bizarre.
Yeah. No, I think about that. So it's like, now that you've been on the planet for 40 years, and you can think about now you've been on for 4 centuries. And
when you say it like that, that is a lot. I'm like, wow, I'm so old.
I know, for 4 centuries. But it also is like, in some respects, I think like it's very little. Like when you say 4,
yeah,
it makes it seem very small.
Yes.
But then when you think about, okay, like all the things, all the places you've been, all the things you've done, Like, it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's
It's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say this. I wish at 40, I love social media. I think it's really a positive thing. But I also wish that sometimes you didn't know about everybody else's life. Because you think like, oh, at 40, my life should look like this or whatever. But everybody's so different.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the only thing I would think now. It's hard because growing up, we didn't really have social media like that. I mean, you would do live content like back in the day, but I never thought it would be what it is now.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's so much of like everybody's sharing a day in the life, or everybody's sharing like what their highlight reel. And I'm like, ugh, I kind of wish that social media wasn't that. I wish it was just a good time. I like more stuff that's just like fun and a good time. But when you see people's like, oh, and you're like, they're 40 or they're 45 or they're 50 or whatever, and all the things. And I'm like, I'm not quick to say I wish I had what they have, but I'm like, oh, I kind of thought that maybe I would have that or do that. I don't know. I think that's the only thing I think about now at 40 with social media, that it's just kind of annoying.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why I haven't been on social media.
Yeah, you really skip town. People are like,
I said I was going to
Olivia?
come back in 2026, but it's February and I'm not back yet. But I do plan on coming back to social media. But I think it's not because of that I went off social media. It's just like, I think when I'm not really a social media person in the first place. I do social media. We do social media together.
Yeah.
But I do it in that type of production. Like, I have to have something going on.
not for like, hey guys, this is what I'm doing in my life.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's more of this is like the catalyst to drive you to like do whatever. Yeah.
Do something, or I'm showing some type of, and I feel like I haven't had nothing in my life going on like that.
Yeah.
To be on
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
I kind of been on like a hiatus from a lot of stuff, and just, getting my health back after passing out at a wedding last year.
We got to tell that story.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was.
You can give them like a little.
I'll give them a little.
Because honestly, some of y'all might be going through the same motions. We all the same age now, honey.
Yeah. So
it ain't a joke.
It's really not a joke. So last year, June, I went to this wedding, and it was one of my friends' wedding, and we all got dressed. We all went to the wedding together as a group, and we
First
knew
of all,
it was
it's
going
hot.
to be hot there.
It's in Florida.
Like, I think, like, prior to going to the wedding, like, we were oblivious. Like, even though we live in Florida and it's June, I think we're still kind of oblivious to the fact that it was going to be outside. Number one, I knew we were all oblivious to that fact, and then how hot it would be that day.
Yes.
So we're driving up, and we're like, oh, it's going to be outside. Oh, it's going to be hot. Like, we're trying to kind of put all that together in our heads as we're driving.
Because otherwise, you could have had like ice pack, fan, all the things to keep you cool.
Yeah, we didn't. All the people in the audience had their fans, had everything going, had those little portable fans. Our group had nothing.
Y'all were just basically sweating to
Yeah,
death.
we're just like, oh, we didn't think this through. And so we get there, we sit down. We get there, the wedding starts, I believe, at 4. We get there around like 3:30. So we're sitting out there from like 3:40 to 3:30, waiting on the wedding. I was immediately hot, so I just was like, oh, I'm going to just go out there and sit down, because it was no really place for you to go, because they had the reception inside, and so they had that closed off until, after the wedding. So you basically just sit outside.
Yeah.
Until the wedding started. So I just, some of the people were standing around talking. Me and my husband, we just go straight. We find our seat. We sit down. So we're just sitting out there. And honestly, when I first sat out there, I wasn't even as hot. I wasn't even.
Can we talk about what you didn't eat that day also? Like, you will go and not really eat.
Did I? Yeah, I think I had fruit that day.
Yeah, you had something nothing substantial.
Yeah. I ate fruit. I had stopped by on the way driving to my friend's house who I was going to ride with.
Yeah.
I had stopped by Publix, and I had got fruit, and I had water. Yeah, and I think that's all I had.
Which
and I
isn't
ate that fruit on the way
unusual
to
for
the
Olivia.
Yeah,
like,
no.
that's her normal thing. But for what you're about to be saying.
Yeah. So then, we're sitting down. Everybody else was like, "Oh, it's so hot." My friend's whole dress is wet, all this kind of stuff. And so I wasn't even that bad off at first. But then as the time goes, so the first 30 minutes, the wedding starts at 4. I'm like, okay, great. The wedding is starting. Whole wedding is going through. They're going through their motions. Da, 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 da. Now they're about to get to the last thing. And now I went from like 0 to 100. Like, I feel like I'm starting to pass out. I started to feel a little bit nauseous. My husband said I was like starting to breathe hard. And all I know is at this point, I went from like feeling fine to feeling like I'm going to overheat and pass out. And so,
Which, have you ever, I don't think you've ever passed out.
No. And that's why I was going to correct myself.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to pass out. I didn't know what was going to happen. I just thought I just felt like sick all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And so my whole process was just like, okay, I was thinking in my head, like, what can I do? And I'm like, okay, I can go to the car and try to like lay down, turn on the air conditioner, just cool off. But I was like, I mean, it was literally, the bride was about to walk back down the aisle. Like, I didn't want to get up and walk away from the wedding.
And let me describe what Olivia was wearing. A stunning red, beautiful. This is not like, so if she got up, you would call so much attention.
Yeah.
You would not be like, people would be like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Like, are you okay?
I would just be getting up. Who gets up in the middle of a wedding? They're about to go down the aisle. Like, they're literally saying their last little things before they kiss the bride.
Oh no.
Like, that's the part it was on. Oh. And so I was just like, so then I was thought about that. Like, what can I do? And I'm like, okay, let me just focus in. I'm going to just try to calm down and just like close my eyes and just pray until, they get down the aisle, and I'm going to go straight inside to the air conditioning, as soon as they get down the aisle. Well, when I closed my eyes and took focus, my body said, shut down.
Night, night.
Night, night. I passed out, and I didn't even know. I never passed out before. I'd never experienced this in my life. Okay. My friends said they thought I was bending over to pick up something off the ground, like I dropped something, but I just fell over face first onto the ground. Luckily, there were my friend's husband. He is a firefighter, so he's done the ER training and everything, paramedic training, and there was another paramedic there as well. I think and one other guy. It was like 3 guys or whatever.
Good. That
were and the crazy part is the bride was the nurse. She was freaking out, like, and her friends was like, they got it. She was like, she just told me this like a couple days ago too, like we're talking about it again, and she was like, I was just like, I want to go.
Oh yeah, what do you do? Yeah, you're like in the middle of you're finishing the ceremony. She's probably has like a videographer. They're taking pictures.
Yeah. Oh. And so
this is something you see on the internet. Exactly. This is really like a clip. Look at Angel. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
What in the?
What time is it?
Is she calling me? The door's unlocked. It's 10:43.
Oh.
That is the creepiest. I ain't never. First of all, my sister is peeping in the window like a daggone peeping Tom. Okay.
But so we go. So she's freaking out like in her head, and people are kind of telling her like, don't move, like stay where you are. They have it or whatever. And so like the guys, they get me on the floor. I mean, I woke up like I was knocked out cold, like did not know what happened. But the guys or whoever I woke up to them putting like ice on me, fanning me.
How did they get ice so fast?
I don't know. I guess they went in and got. I don't know how they got.
Yeah.
But they were putting ice all over me. They were like, put ice on her.
You got to cool your body. Yeah.
They was putting ice everywhere on me. And they were fanning, and my friend they said that it's the running joke now because they were like, she was slapping the heck out of me. Like,
wake up! No. Well, you really go into panic because you think, did you pass out from heat or is it something else? Like, and you don't know how.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on. Yeah. And so.
And they like, this ain't how you going out.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's so.
So yeah, very, very scary situation. But when I woke up, I woke up, I went inside. I was able to walk inside and everything like that. They had already called the ambulance, so I went to the hospital. And so, backstory before this story is that prior to that, that was in June, around April, in May of the month prior, I had started, you know, like we said, all of us go through it, but I had started having really heavy cycles, and I've always been very light. There'll be some, like in a whole year, I might have one like semi-heavy one, but mostly they were very light throughout my life. I never had cramps. I never had any type of menstrual like pain or nauseous, none of that, which, I mean, my sister would go through crazy periods. And I'd be like, is this really your period? Like sometimes like she would be going through it and I'm like, now I know, like, girl, no, that was it.
Yeah.
I know how you feel.
I just think it's so weird how it hits you later.
I know.
But it has to be like premenopausal type things like your body's going through. But I'm like, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And so I started having that. And so I knew my blood was low because I was losing blood, but I had no idea it was that low.
Yeah.
And so when I got to the hospital, they were like, all my other stuff was good. They checked my blood pressure. They checked, my sugar levels, all that kind of stuff. Everything was good because my husband, he's dealt with like his blood pressure and sugar and stuff like that. And so he was like listening to the numbers and he was like so confused. Like even when they were taking my vitals in the ambulance as we were like going there, and he was saying that he was thinking like, what the heck is wrong with her? Because like these are all good, everything is really good. And so not until I got to the hospital and they started the blood work is when they were like, why are you losing so much blood? Like what's going on? What did you cut? What happened?
Yeah.
And then I told them or whatever. And so I had just went to the doctor and they were like, okay, you know how when something first start happening to you, they're like, okay, we're going to watch it. We're going to see, we're going to whatever. You might have to do this or we might have to do this. But we're still in the beginning stages. And then over that May, I guess I had lost so much and I just didn't realize it. That by June, it was just like, what's happening?
And you were so fatigued too, because we would be talking, you're like, I'm just so tired.
Yeah.
That was your constant. And I mean, it just.
Oh, yeah.
One's really understanding it because I guess if you haven't heard a story of this happening to someone or you don't realize like, oh, this could be a side effect of.
I never knew.
You just don't know.
I never knew. And so even when they told me like, the reason why I passed out is because your blood carries the oxygen through your body. And so if you don't have enough blood, the oxygen that you need to stay alive, you're not going to have it.
Oh, it's so crazy.
And so first of all, whoever told anybody that in life?
I don't know. I think this is basic information we should all know. But
I guess it's basic information, but I never realized that. Like, obviously, okay, you want to have blood. Obviously,
because
your body
I guess
has
that's
oxygen.
normal. People bleed out. Like they get a wound and you're like trying to stop the blood. Because if you lose too much, I guess that's the same type of side effect.
I guess.
You think?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess you have to, if they bleed out, you have to have like a certain amount of blood. I have no idea.
But you were losing so much. I remember you saying the number of them saying like a percentage or whatever, and it was so bad.
Yeah, it was like, I think I was at now let me see if I can remember the numbers. I think it was at like 8 and I needed to be at like 12 or something like that, 12 or 13 or 7, and I needed to be at like 12 or 13. I don't know. I ended up having to have a blood transfusion. And I'll just tell you guys, it was the very first time I ever been in an ambulance for myself. It was the very first time that I was ever admitted into the hospital since I was a child. Like when I was born, I had like bronchitis and stuff like that, and so I was in the hospital. But since then, I've never been in a hospital for myself.
Yeah.
Admitted to a hospital. Never been in an ambulance. Never broken a bone. None of that.
Yeah.
So I went from not ever being in any type of emergency situations to like going to the hospital, having a blood transfusion. I was like, what? Like they just were like giving me blood after blood after blood,
that was crazy.
iron. And so yeah, it was a crazy experience, to say the
You
least.
never took off your gown either.
No, I did take it off eventually.
Later that night.
Yeah, when I got to the room.
Did you? And you put it back on to leave.
Oh, no.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put it back on.
Yeah. Can you imagine going to the hospital and you were all fancy from a wedding? You're like, first of all, this is not how I plan my night.
Exactly.
Okay. I was not trying to be fancy for y'all.
Exactly.
We were so
and
scared,
I was getting so
though.
many compliments the whole time. When they rolled me in, everybody was
Oh.
like, "I love your dress," and then they rolled me. Like, because before I took off the dress, they rolled me because I had hit my head, so I had
you did
like bumps and scratches on my head. So they did a whole body scan
Yeah.
or whatever, head scan. I think they did like chest or whatever. I don't think they did the lower part, but they did that scan. And so when they rolled me to get that scan, they like rolled me through the hospital, and I still had on my dress at that point. And everybody was like, "Oh, I love your dress, I love your dress." I was like, "Thank you."
You're like,
yeah.
so did I.
Yeah,
This is exactly.
Did not mean to wear this dress at the hospital. Didn't want to. Guess I spruced up y'all day, but yeah, I had on red. My husband had on his like.
Oh yeah, he was all decked out in his suit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was insane.
And so then when we left, we had on the same attire. And this is the kicker: is that the wedding happened like an hour and some change away from our house.
Yeah, y'all were far.
So I wasn't even at a local hospital. So when they told me, like, my friends, when it happened, they took me to the hospital. My friends was like, "Just let us know when you're ready. We'll come pick you up." And I had to tell them, like, they're not letting me out.
Yeah.
They were like, "No, you can't leave. We have to get blood in you." They were like, "You can't. You're not leaving it tonight."
Yeah, it was insane.
And so I was just like, what?
Yeah, not expecting that.
I'm staying over at the hospital? No, this has never happened to me before.
Yeah.
So yeah, so luckily my friend is my friend's husband is a firefighter, and he, their schedule is wonky. So he had like the next 2 days off. So they were like, "Just let us know when you're ready and we'll come back and get you," or whatever.
Yeah.
Cause me and my husband, we didn't drive. We all rode together. And so, yeah, I was just like.
So tell us what food you're eating now to help, because literally somebody might be listening and thinking, now what do you do to take care of it?
Yeah, so I've been taking iron. I've been drinking like this tea that I got from this person who helps. And I think that's the reason why I'm having a bad one right now, is I have not been drinking my tea because I lost it. So I need to order another one. I'm like, I can tell I haven't been drinking my tea.
Oh, then
because I'm having
really...
a pretty bad one right now.
Yeah.
And so tea, I've been drinking this tea for like blood. It helps build up your blood. Iron pills. I'm trying to have spinach, kale.
That's what I needed to order yesterday. It was kale.
I know. I thought I would get it when we go into Aldi.
Okay. I'm like, dadgummit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You said it yesterday too, and I was like, you know what? And I thought about it before you got here. I was like, I need to get kale.
Yeah. So
because I thought that would be good. Yeah.
So just beans, just food that's high in iron. Hummus is really good.
Yeah.
What else have I having? Yeah, those are some of the things that I eat on a regular basis.
Have you gotten your blood check since?
Yes, I've had my blood check one time, but that was like at the end of last year. Mm-hmm. So I need, as soon as I get back, I have to go
do it again.
Get it checked, because I can feel that it's low right now.
Yeah.
After like this time right now, I know it's about to be low, because I can feel my energy going back down. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
So I'm gonna definitely have to go in when I get back home.
That is insane. Mm-hmm. So I guess the next thing you could do is the ablation.
Yeah.
And so, but I guess that's what your doctor was trying to say before. Let's just do these things and see what happens.
Yeah. But before they do that
major.
Obviously, they try to not do like major stuff if you don't have to. So
yeah,
we'll see. Because like I said, I've had like ones before, but and it's just very irregular. So yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But this year, I definitely want to get it figured out, because I'm like, summer's coming.
Yes.
I live in Florida.
It's hot.
I'm trying. The first time and the crazy part is I fell out of that wedding. I went to a wedding like a month later. I was traumatized.
Yeah.
But I went. They were like, you just need to take the Band-Aid off. But it wasn't outside, thankfully. It was, well, the reception was semi outside, but it wasn't. It was not as hot. It was like another wedding that was like an hour and something away from our house in Georgia.
But you could get inside if you needed
yeah,
to go
yeah,
get
yeah. It
cooled
was
off.
first of all, it was in a church. The church was cold. So that was nice. And then the reception, it was nice. It was like in a barn, like in an open type of barn.
Yeah.
So it was really nice. And but I was like saying,
and you about to go to another wedding.
Yeah, I'm going
First of all, everybody's getting daggone married.
I know. Yeah, I was like, when I went to that wedding, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to go. But I asked the person, I'm like, where's your wedding going to be? Like, I need to know all the details prior. Like, because that first wedding, we didn't have any of the details, okay? None of the details did we know before we went into that situation. So when I went into that next situation, I was like, I need to know all the details.
I think it's good too for when they send out the invitation to have a QR code on it so you can scan and be like, this is the venue, be prepared with X, Y, and Z, whatever. I think is always helpful. And maybe some people think about that or some people don't, but it is good to know inside, outside, hot or cold or, whatever.
No. It's definitely so. If you struggle
or they have a basket of fans.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to buy 180 portable fans and then everybody can take them home with them or something. Like, that would have been super cool. Mm-hmm. Just like a little thing. Bottle of water that's cold.
Yeah.
But there's so many details at a wedding that's like.
And the thing about that wedding is it didn't have any overhead. Like, we were just sitting in the blazing
no
heat.
trees. Yeah, like you had nothing.
We're just on a concrete pad.
Oh, and it was concrete, not grass.
Oh, yeah.
Why did I think it was grass?
No, that's why.
That's why your head was. But I thought still the ground did that. It was the daggum concrete.
Yeah.
When
they rolled me over, I was able to get into the grass because, like, me and my husband, my husband was on the last seat of the row.
That concrete is so hot, too.
My husband was on the last seat. I was on the second seat from the edge. And then we were on the edge, so the grass was right there on the side of us. But
you fell on the concrete.
But, yeah, I fell face forward on the concrete. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was thinking it was grass. Because I think I remember you saying something about grass. So I just assumed it was. And I think outside weddings, I always assume it's on like a lawn of like some sort. Mm-hmm.
No, but so the venue, it was like in a barn dominium type of venue. It looks like or whatever. And so it in the back of it, they had like just a concrete slab, outside slab or whatever. And so, and then like past that, it was like a little like water looking thing, like water pond or something like that, and then grass or whatever. But it was like exposed.
Holy crap. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, so it was definitely an interesting time. Definitely know a lot. I was educated on a lot of things.
So what do you call this symptom? What do we call this? Is it you just have low iron? Because I think it's more anemia. Yeah, because I'm like, that doesn't sound as dramatic. It needs to be another word, anemia.
Yeah. So
you're anemic.
Anemic, yes. Yeah. Right now, due to cycles.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks. Well.
Yep. So
you're on the rise. Last year was rough though.
Yeah. So that's a whole backstory to why I haven't been on social media.
Yeah, just life.
Just life and things of that nature. So that is it.
That's the tea. Well, I wish I had questions for you. Let's ask each other random questions. I don't even know if I can come up with any. First of all,
okay, I have a
is
question
dinging.
for you.
Is that mine or yours? That's yours.
It's probably mine.
Oh, it's up there. It's the table. I hear it. Yeah.
What is the best vacation you ever went to?
Hawaii.
I shouldn't.
It was recently. Girl, if I could have gone to Hawaii as a child, I don't know if I would live in North Carolina right now. Because I wouldn't have been married. I wouldn't have had kids. And nothing would have held me back except like my family. I'd have been like, we all need to go. Because when we all four went, we were like, we could move here. I've never traveled anywhere and thought I want to move there.
Really?
Never. No. You think it's nice and I want to come back. But I was like, oh no, this is somewhere I could see myself staying.
Really?
As long as everybody was there.
Yeah.
Like, y'all have to all come. Because that would be really sad. That's not a
Yeah.
quick trip to come back and see all
Yeah.
your family and friends. I can't do that. But we all agreed. And it was stunning. This is the thing about it, is that you have mountains and you have ocean. Mm-hmm. But when you travel anywhere here in the States, you either have mountains, period, that's it, or you have ocean. Mm-hmm. And that's it. You don't have both. So when you're there, you really have both. And it was really cool.
Wow.
And it was just, but we were there on vacation. We don't live there. So I'm sure it's different if you live there. Like, there's inconveniences and things. But as far as the culture seemed really cool. Like, it just was such a good vibe. Favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Okay.
I want to be Hawaiian.
Yeah.
First of all, meanwhile, I'm so washed out. I'm like, I need to go get a tan. That's what I need.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Okay, where's your favorite place of vacation?
I would say it would be Nassau, the Bahamas.
I love the Bahamas.
Now, I don't know if it's because I have family there. Mm-hmm. My family's from there. So it's like childhood. So it's like a vacation spot. That's one place I would say that it's on the border of. The next place I would say is I really liked, I really enjoyed Paris too.
I knew you were going to say that, but then I feel like there's reasons why you wouldn't love it.
Yeah, there's definitely reasons why I wouldn't love Paris.
Yes.
But there is definitely reasons why I would love. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I would want to stay there. Like, I'm not that on that.
But could you live in the Bahamas? Could you go to Nassau and live?
And I could. This is the thing. I don't know where I haven't been to a place where I would want to live outside of America yet.
Yeah.
Because America, I know we have our own problems, but places outside of America, I'm American, so I get used to the American amenities of America.
Yes,
know, and the pleasures. And so with Nassau, I would love it, but eventually I probably would be like, oh, I just want to get this thing. And I don't know how it's come over the last couple of years because I haven't been in a while. But when I was growing up, it was just certain things you couldn't get there, or certain things that was imported there. Yeah. But now it was like 3 times the price. And I knew American prices. And then when I had to buy it over there, I'm like, jeez, we paying $9 for milk, and this was
that's
back
what
then.
I was just gonna say. That I remember going on that cruise, and we would just ask people, locals, questions, and they were like, "Milk is like I want to say $10, but it probably was like $9." But whatever they said was crazy stupid because I'm like, what?
Yeah. So things over there are pretty expensive, but in a way, it's in a way it balances out, I feel like, too, because they don't have the taxations that we have in America. So they end up keeping more of their money. So it kind of balances out in a certain type of way, I guess you can say. So I'm sure as locals, if you live there, you'll kind of learn to live, and it's fine, if you live there. Yeah. But I feel like if you're coming from a different culture or coming from a different way, it could be like a culture shock. But let me just tell you, it's beautiful. The food is amazing. Mm-hmm. Like, the vibes are immaculate.
Yeah.
And that's all, the vibes are immaculate, certain places you go. And obviously, like I said, I have family there, so I get a little bit of advantage. I'm not going to, like, touristy spots.
Yeah, you're, like,
I'm in the heart of the culture, so I love it there.
Yeah.
And, that would definitely be one of my favorite places.
Yeah, so we both would want, like, tropic.
Yeah.
Like, vacation
vibes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that's so nice.
Yeah. No, it's nice. I remember my cousin who recently just passed away. So sad. Yeah. She lives like literally you can walk out of her property and walk like across a very short street to the beach. And I remember just like being able to like just at nighttime get done with dinner and just walk over to the beach.
That's so common.
Now back in that day, we wasn't relaxing. We were doing photo shoots. But it was fun. It was fun nevertheless. Yeah. I had plenty of photo shoots out there on the beach.
Okay, let me ask you this, and we might. Okay, yeah. So if you're in Nassau right now, right, and someone's like, "Oh, where do you live?" and you're like, "Florida," And they're like, oh, what's fun there? Like, I had a hard time with people when we were in Hawaii asking where we were from. And we would be like, North Carolina, the East Coast. They're like, oh, cool. Well, is it like, what is it like there? And I'm like, ugh. Like, I literally could not. Like, when I'm here, I enjoy it. I love it. This is where we live. This is our place. But I'm like, I'm in Hawaii though. Like, it's just not the same. So I'm like, it's not really a spot where you want a vacation. And then somebody was from the Outer Banks or whatever that we had seen that now lives there. And they were like, well, that's different because you're kind of like on the coast. Mm-hmm. Somebody was like, oh, we went to Boone and skied. And I'm like, well, that's different because you're in the mountains with snow.
Yeah.
But I'm like, where we live, it's not this. Like, it was just so different. So how would you describe, what would you even say? Would you even be like, yeah, go to Florida. It's great. It's a good time. Different parts of Florida. Don't get me wrong. Different parts. But like Tallahassee.
Yeah, Tallahassee, I would say, if you want to know about the culture of Florida, it is the capital city.
Yeah, it is the capital. Yes, that's true.
So if you want to learn about that type of thing, like the history and go to museums and stuff about Florida, you have a open, it's a lot of things. But other than that,
I know it's hard.
I cannot say. Okay, I have one thing. If you're into like college football, if you're into, that college, if you have somebody that wants to go to school, that they're looking to go to a college, Tallahassee is phenomenal. We have 3 amazing colleges there. And so, that I feel like is top notch.
Yeah.
Tallahassee is an amazing college town. So that's the only thing that I would say. If you're looking to get higher education, Tallahassee is the place to be. Well,
there you go. That's how you sell it. That's literally it. You can't be like, oh, the water and the ocean and just the vibe. You're like,
I know, yeah. We are a quick drive away from Georgia. So if you want to go to like Georgia, we do have some beaches that are adjacent from us. So if you want to go to Panama City, Destin is beautiful. Tampa.
Destin is really pretty. I think it doesn't get enough hype sometimes. I'm like, it actually, like, if you want to stay in the States, that type of, what is that called? It's like the Bay Area. Is that like,
I guess it's called the Bay Area. It's like where Destin is and Panama City is. That's like,
I know. I'm like, there is a name for that water right there. I'm like, what is it called?
I don't know.
But that is like really pretty clear water, white sand. It's very, very nice.
Yeah, very, very beautiful over there. Yeah, Destin is nice.
And like the houses, like it just looks kind of historic in some of the spots too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Panama City, me and my husband went there for like 4th of July one time, and it was really good. We went to the beach. Yeah. Just chilled, relaxed. So yeah, it's very nice.
You can get to places quick from where you live.
Yes, yeah.
When I say quick, like 4 hours. But still.
Orlando, if you want to go to Central Florida, it's 4 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
From Florida. I will, but that drive is brutal.
Yeah.
But if Tallahassee, sometimes they have really good flights to like Fort Lauderdale and stuff like that. So can't get much other places. But I got a really good flight coming here, which I was very shocked.
Yeah, same. And direct.
Because
sometimes they want to stop in Atlanta. I'm like, I don't know why y'all do that.
Yeah.
Just take me straight to Charlotte. It's so aggravating. Who wants a delay? I hate, not a delay, but who wants
what is it called?
A connecting flight or whatever you call it. I'm like, those are the most annoying things. But sometimes it has to happen depending on where you're flying to. But still, it's annoying.
Did y'all have one or did y'all have multiple connecting
flights?
We
had one.
In Hawaii? Go to Hawaii?
Yeah, North Carolina to, oh my gosh, what's it called in Arizona? Phoenix. I'm like,
gotcha.
Phoenix to Honolulu, and then when we came back, we landed in LA, and then back to North Carolina, and we did the red eye. So we saw a glimpse of LA. I've never been to LA.
Oh, I was just about
to say, like we need to have a girls trip.
That's my second place.
Y'all, the stories y'all tell,
It was amazing.
Are so fun. And I'm like, I want to go. I don't really want to go because the hype of LA. I want to just go for some of the cool spots and restaurants and like sites that you can see.
And my favorite thing about when we went to LA was going on a tour of the celebrity houses on the back of this like truck type of thing. It was like this open truck. It was so fun. Like I love seeing like the houses, the architecture, and there's a lot of mountains there, and celebrities have like houses perched up on crazy looking mountains.
You know what would be sick?
What?
I could get us in contact. Look at me. I don't know them. I could get us in contact with some of the realtors that I watch all their shows. I could say, take us on private tours.
Yes. To view
We're just North Carolina. We're just East Coast people.
Yeah,
Take us around.
Yeah.
That would be pretty. And walk in some of the homes.
Oh my gosh.
They're stunning.
I'm sure they'll be stunning.
Stunning.
Yeah, so I love LA. We did a girls trip. That's another place that I couldn't mention. That was a favorite trip too. But we did a girls trip to LA and we went
right after I met you. I feel like close to that time you went.
Because I think it was before I met you.
You went somewhere. You went to Vegas.
I went to Vegas.
You went to LA, and then the next year, or when I met you, you were leaving for Vegas. Yeah, you left the shop, and I was there by myself with who knows who. You were like, I'm going to Vegas with my friends. I was like, have fun. I'll be right here doing people's faces.
So, I think I went to... We went to LA
because Alicia was doing something out there. I feel like
we're doing the
some type of shoot. Y'all did some type of shoot.
We did a lot of shoots, but we went to the awards, the Stellar Awards.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it was a great time. I love LA, but I would like to go again because I feel like we didn't even scratch the surface.
I'm sure there's a lot to see.
It's a lot to play. But it was good.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Yeah.
Another place I would like to go is like Nashville. That's always been on my list.
Oh yeah, Nashville's good.
Yeah, because you went, right?
Yeah. I've been a few times.
I want to go to Nashville.
And let me tell you something. The one hotel is literally the most stunning hotel. It is so not. It's not even like it's fancy, but it is very nice. Mm-hmm. It's just different. Tara went there, like in Toronto. You remember she like met her friend or something for coffee. Yeah, we're talking about people like we know them. It's a vlog. But she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to the one hotel or something." And I was like, "Oh, it's in Canada too." I was like, "Sweet." Anyways, it's so nice.
Yeah, I would like to go to Canada too. Actually, I just watched
to say I've been there. I feel like I would want to do that.
Well, I would want to go there like in the wintertime whenever it's supposed to snow. I watched a vlog of some people I watched.
Negative 26 degrees.
I know, and it was beautiful though.
Oh my gosh,
it was
cold.
so
you were cold yesterday,
I know. I can only I have to be prepared for it though.
Yeah, you do. You have to be dressed.
You have to be dressed for it.
Yes,
because they stayed on some place where it was just like they look out their windows and it was just like snow for days and days. It just went on and on.
Crazy.
And they went out ice skating and skiing. I wouldn't be doing all these activities, but it's so beautiful. And then popping into, I feel like when you go to a place that's that cold and to like walk around and pop into shops and coffee shops, and they were just drinking warm drinks every 5 minutes. It just seemed like a good vibe.
Yeah, I would be down for that too.
Yeah. But I'm always talking about my friends in Florida when we're talking about like travels and stuff like that. Yeah. They always want to go to they live in Florida. They always want to go to water. I'm like, can we go to like ski trip? They're like, no.
Yeah. I don't think I would ski though.
No, I don't think I would
just want to go to the lodge.
I want to be on the chalet. I want to be at the chalet.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm not trying to get out there. And I'm going to watch y'all. Y'all have a good time.
Yeah, I don't think I would be skiing either. Or I'll be on like the little bunny skis, like whatever the little babies do.
I'll be toppling down that mountain.
I know. No, I ain't going to be on no mountain. Where they take the babies. That's where I want to be.
Yeah, it's still a hill.
A hill. Okay, that's fine.
I'll be toppling down. Girl, them skis. I feel like that's a lot.
I feel like it's a lot. I'm with you.
I feel like a tube is a lot. I get on a tube and I've lost control.
Tubing, that would be fun.
No, it's very fun, but you have zero control to stop yourself. You just go down. I mean, it is like, they're like, well, you will stop. I mean, I'm not on an open mountain, but still I'm like, unless you just roll off.
Yeah, that would be fun though.
That is very fun.
Yeah.
Tubing in the river, like in the mountains, that's cool too. But snakes, so you wouldn't like it.
I was just about to
it's
nah, rivers, and I don't know about that.
Olivia's worst fear is snakes.
Oh, you know what I thought about last night when I was going to Pop's house?
Stop. What?
When I was walking, I remember y'all had that snake in that garage.
It was a baby.
Exactly. And that's what I thought about last night when I was walking through there.
Yeah. But it is cold.
Yeah.
It is cold right now, thankfully. Yeah.
She's talking about it was a baby. I don't want to see.
I know, but that made me.
But it was dark when I was walking through
there. And, oh gosh. Yeah, and like little mice or whatever. I see. I don't like anything that I can't control. Like no, it's a lot.
No, it's a lot. I don't like it either. So
yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, I hope there ain't no snake. I told Alan something yesterday about bugs, and when he was talking about the food outside or something, I was like, yeah, but bugs. He was like, it's winter. I'm like, oh, they're still out. I feel like ants are even out right now.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't be outside.
It's because it's 60 today, or like going to be 70, so it's weird, and then it goes to 30.
Yeah, no, this is the crazy part. I was just looking at the weather this morning, which I typically am not a person that knows the weather, but I'm out of town, so I'm like, what am I going to wear? Just trying to plan out my clothes. And so today it's going to be like 70. Tomorrow it's going to be 77.
It is?
Yeah. Yeah, 77
Good.
Tomorrow.
What about Saturday?
Saturday, it's going to be 65 or something, like 60,
decent.
60 something. Sunday is going to be like 50 something. I'm like...
But it is all over the place.
It's all over the place.
Because 60 and 50 is actually cold here.
Yeah.
You know, like it's cool.
Yeah, no, it's going to be cool on Saturday.
Yeah, but 77 tomorrow?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Or 74, something like that.
Yeah, still warm.
Still warmer than... It's just like a whole little gradient, like... And then top of the week next week is going to be in the 40s.
That's crazy. Yeah, I can't keep up. Yeah. That's why honestly, people that put away winter clothes in some, they're like, oh, it's off season. I'm like, no. You have to have all your things out because you need jackets, sweatpants, and then you need leggings or a dress. Like, you don't know what you need here.
Yeah, you don't. You really don't. And you need to have it all out until about March. Is I think when you can put it up by end of March.
Yeah.
Because anytime before that, well, you could have a cold snap.
Yeah.
And honestly, because I live in North Florida now, it's kind of the same there.
I feel like our weather is so similar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so similar. You know,
y'all get rain, we're getting rain. Something's happening.
Yeah, it's more similar than I ever thought.
Yeah.
Because I'll look at y'all weather or we'll talk, and I'm like, yeah, we are experiencing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this was a fun group chat.
Yes.
We have a phone number now. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, let me tell you. I need to like really promote it better. So we have an old phone that we use for real estate and all of those properties or whatever. And it was sitting in the drawer, and I was like, you know, it'd be so dope because it is a group chat. It's for people to leave us a voicemail, play it on air, and give them feedback or commentary or whatever on it.
What?
So we still have this number. Like, we've never ended it. Like, it's still there. So I charged the phone, changed the voicemail. Girl, that phone's so dang old. It's like dinosaurs.
Wow.
It's like a 07. You know, we got like 17. I don't even know if a 07 is a thing, but it's like an old iPhone. It's old. I don't even know. But I had to call them to get into the voicemail because it was like that type of old school voicemail. Anyways, we have a phone line, and yeah, our audience is so small. Nobody really, I just need to promote it better. But I think that's going to be cool because that is the point of the group chat, is like bring y'all in.
Yes.
So call in, and then I just have on there, like, it can be a question, a suggestion. It can just be a story that you want to share. You don't have to say your name. Like, you can.
I'm stunned.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, I love that idea.
So just in the first of the year, I started that. And I really want you guys to call in. Stop playing around. Yes. But I need to advertise it more on social media. I really haven't. I've just said it here on the pod. But I will, so then y'all can utilize it. And I think that'll be so fun.
Yes, I love that.
I should just text my group of like all of y'all as friends and be like, call in just to like get it started.
Yeah.
And then we can add that in. But I think that'd be really fun. Yeah, you gonna sneeze? Oh, there it went.
Yeah, I was like, wrap it up, but she was not wrapping it up.
Well, you guys, this was so much fun. We'll see you in the next. Add me to the group chat. Follow, subscribe wherever you're tuning in from. It totally helps. And we are a growing platform, so I'm very excited. We'll see you in the next.
Bye.
Y'all go find Olivia online.
I'm around.
She'll pop up sometime. See ya.